Would you look at that? What is it? Well, it's a leg!
What is that? Ugh. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, 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 no. No. Wait. Just, I'm going to make some coffee, eat some breakfast, and then I'll give you a full kitchen tour, okay? Just wait, okay? It's my new kitchen, everyone. Look at that. These are my knives. It's one of those magnetic strips that I've got my knives attached to. That's not going anywhere. The magnetic strip itself is secured with that tacky tape. It's really good for people with commitment issues. This is my popcorn bowl for my utensils and things. I've got that attached with Velcro. Same with my 300-gallon tub of coconut oil that's Velcroed. I've got my white noise machine. If I'm staying at a rest stop and it's noisy, just flip that boy on. Jackery. Probably need to plug it into solar when the sun peeks out. Still have my light for reading or for cooking. Back here is where I've got my power strip that plugs into the Jackery, of course. My solar panel for the Jackery. So behind the Jackery is where my jack, that's interesting, Jackery and jack kind of live in the same place, and I can access it just barely, but I made sure before I put this all together that I'd be able to access the jack if needed. This is the Jesus section of my van. This is where water becomes wine. My 5-gallon water jug there just sits on the floor, and I cut out that little notch so I can still access the power button. It was just a little bit too tall. I could have lifted up the whole thing, but I still wouldn't have been able to access the power button on top, so I just cut that little notch. Avoided the warranty of my Walmart cube shelf by doing that, but I don't think I was going to take it back to the store anyway. This one is not an actual wine bottle, just got all my accessories and things to open and serve the wine. I work in the wine industry. I love drinking wine. Wine is very important to me. Beverages in general, if you watch my coffee video, are very important to me. I'm aiming for 360 grams total. And I know what you're thinking. This guy sure does drink a lot of beer and wine. And then up here, I've got my thermos. And these are some of those grain-free granola bars. I don't do keto, but I do like a lot of the different keto foods. Kitchen things, some nanners, almonds, those keto clusters. All this is from Costco. And then there's more food in here. Wraps, nutritional yeast. Got my white pepper, aminos. Got some sriracha in there as well. So I got rid of my Kululi fridge because it was just sucking all the life out of my Jackery. And I bought this Ozark Trail. It's a Yeti knockoff from Walmart, about 60 bucks. I might return it to the store. I don't know. It is a little big, and I don't really use refrigeration that much. But we'll see. I kept all the tags on it. I have the receipt, so it might go back to the store. You might see another kitchen update. It's supposed to keep everything cool for about 4 days, but I don't keep it full enough. That's just ice. There's some apples and some different things down there. But yeah, it's a good cooler. A lot cheaper than a Yeti, that's for sure. Down here, this is my coffee bin. It's actually my breakfast bin because I have oatmeal in there. There's molasses that I put in my oatmeal. The rest of my coffee stuff is drying outside because I just made some coffee. But that just lives down there. This is my cleaning. It's not Mrs. Meyer's anymore. It's just white vinegar, water, and lemon juice that I use for sanitizing things. And that way too, if I don't clean everything properly, I know that, it's just vinegar and lemon juice that I'm ingesting. I keep my mug up there. I had a saucepan up there. That was the original intent of those hooks, but it just took up too much space, and I already have a saucepan, a camping saucepan. These shelf brackets were probably overkill, but I wanted to make sure that this didn't go anywhere. In the back there, I've got my tools, and behind the cooler, I have my vehicle cleaning supplies, vehicle fluids, extra oil, transmission fluid, power steering fluid, all that kind of stuff is back there. Now, one thing you saw in the video was this paracord. I drilled these little holes in where my bed legs had been. I don't know that I even need the paracord here anymore because originally I hadn't planned on attaching my cube shelf here to the backsplash, but I did end up doing that. So the paracord is probably not even doing anything, but my intent was that would act as sort of the replacement legs And I've got my puck light here, one of them. The other two are above me. I did attach a small piece of paracord here so that I can pull the slide out table out without having to fiddle and try to find the handle. This is just a little easier to grasp onto. My frying pan is on this hook here. Back there, nothing changed. I have my jump pack and extra extension cords. Jumper cables are back there. The cube shelf itself is the exact same dimensions as this black one was. I just couldn't find another black one. I drove to every Walmart in northern Colorado and I couldn't find another black one, so I ended up with that. But it's okay. I think it looks nice. So there it is, the finished kitchen renovation. I'm happy with it. Technically, this is still a no build. I haven't crossed the Rubicon just yet and altered the integrity of the van by, drilling into it in any manner. I could remove everything at a moment's notice. I would have to find some replacement seats, but if I did, I would return the van to normal and you wouldn't even know that I ever had a kitchen or a bedroom or living room in the van. Speaking of the bedroom, let me show you what it looks like from the other side. An ode to the tan sienna. But as for the main attraction, this is where Mr. E sleeps. And it was cozy before, at least I thought it was, but it's made a little cozier now that I have that separation between kitchen and bedroom. So that wood laminate flooring is the same stuff that I used on the floor of the kitchen. And I just attached it to the headboard, or backsplash, depending on which angle you're looking at it from, with wood glue, and I put a screw in each board on each side. And so that's not going anywhere. And I can access the jackery if I need to. Sometimes I do. I turn things on and off here and there, and I don't have to get out of the van to do it. And this red cord is the paracord that I was mentioning I used to suspend where the bed legs were. I might just remove that since I probably don't need it. And that way I can get rid of the seat belts too, because the seat belts are kind of annoying right there. Yeah, this is what it looks like. A lot cozier, like I said, now that I have that separation. And it looks nice too, and it fits the aesthetic.
It's functional and it looks functional. So remember, if women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Bon appetit!